The Election Commission has ordered a complete repoll across all 285 booths in West Bengal's Falta constituency for the 21st May following reports of severe electoral offences during the 29th April voting.
Now, this decision comes amid escalating tensions in the Hasimpur area, where residents are protesting against the alleged threats from a local TMC leader, citing fears of violence and religious targeting. Now, the initial tainted vote has been nullified, with the final count now scheduled for May 24. Let's listen in to our executive editor, Niranjan Narayanaswamy's take on the matter.
Polling has been ordered in a constituency called Falta in Diamond Harbour, West Bengal. Now, Republic has been reporting from this constituency called Falta for the last few days. Now, many of you may be wondering, what is Falta? Why is Falta important in the scheme of things in Bengal? First up, Falta is the constituency where EVMs were taped. The symbol of BJP was taped in Falta. This is the same constituency where ittar or perfume was put on the BJP button, so whoever votes for the BJP and goes outside the polling booth, they can be identified by the ittar, the smell of the ittar, and that is how the TMC spread fear in Falta in Diamond Harbour. Now, what is Diamond Harbour? What is Falta, and who are the leaders in this constituency? Diamond Harbour is the stronghold of Abhishek Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee's nephew, and his sidekick, his right-hand man, a goon called Jahangir Khan, who's also the candidate there, who, by the way, went on camera and said he would slit the throats of his rivals after the elections. Jahangir Khan's constituency is Falta, and that is why this becomes even more symbolic, because Abhishek Banerjee has got a big jolt. He spoke about how he would ensure that in Diamond Harbour there would be voting in large numbers. But it appears now, after the Election Commission decided to have repolling in Falta, all the designs of the Trinamool Congress to try and subvert the vote. Even the Election Commission says that there has been subversion of votes, and that is why repolling is absolutely necessary in Falta, Diamond Harbour. Republic also on Saturday was reporting live from Falta when many Hindu voters came out in large numbers. Hindu voters claimed that they were not allowed to get out of their homes and go to the polling booth. They in fact took names of aides of Jahangir Khan, aides of Abhishek Banerjee, and claimed that these leaders of the Trinamool were threatening their families and did not let them get out of home. And that is why, when you look at all the different incidents of poll tampering, of subversion, of intimidation, of threats, there was a necessity to ensure that repolling happens in Falta. And there will be repolling. 21st of May is when it will happen, almost 2.5 weeks post the results, which will come out on the 4th of May. So on the 4th of May, 293 seats will be counted, not 294. 293 seats will be counted. And eventually, on the 24th of May, the 294th seat of Falta, the results of which will come out. But given the strategy of the Trinamool Congress, which they have tried, tested and succeeded in all the elections in the past, to intimidate voters, to threaten voters, to block and suppress Hindu voters, in this election, one thing is extremely clear. Those attempts have been called out. They have been exposed on camera. EVM tampering has been exposed on camera. Subversion of voting has been exposed on camera. Trying to suppress the Hindu vote has been exposed on camera. And eventually, repolling has been ordered. Saturday evening, we broke the news on Republic of the subversion. In fact, Republic Media Network, Republic Bangla, has been reporting from this constituency called Falta for the last few days. And at the end of it, after our extensive reporting, after exposing all the crimes of the Trinamool Congress when it comes to elections, Election Commission deciding that it's best to go in for repolling. And that is why this particular constituency becomes all the more important.
You know what, Nayan, it is the same location